Hey, okay, so we should be live, and hopefully all of the setup and everything should be the same as yesterday. But yeah, we're going to be carrying on with the room for the next video. I'll be doing a bit 3D with my 3D character that I made, so I just want to finish off this room first, and hopefully everything is working. Everything is, yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Right. So I do need that. Yeah, music all fine. Okay. Hiya. How's it going? It's I'm going good. How are you? I was lurking on your stream the other day. I love your anime stuff that you've been doing. Let me see. Where was my other? I had another little preview, another little window. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I hope everyone's really good and that you are getting some work done. Maybe I'm desperately trying to finish this. So I've made a list. I need a chair, my lamp, a projector, a shelf with books, plant, and then some string and like, I think they're called thumbtacks, but they're like the little red bits that you put in the corkboard and tie strings around. But I think I'll leave the strings and the tacks for another day. The plant is probably going to be a bit more complicated than I think it's going to be, so we'll do like the basics: chair, lamp, projector, and the shelf of books. So yeah, I guess I can get started. It's always the getting started that's like the worst bit. But yeah, welcome to the chat, Coney. Jet Convenience, hello. Oh, nice. I hope your stream goes well. Oh, I'm very quiet. Hang on. I'm very quiet, apparently. Is that any better? My mic should be on full. Skip to a different whatchamacallit, different track. Right, let's do this. Right. Oh, I need, probably be helpful if I had the chat up. Oh my god, okay. Let's do Shift A. And I want, how am I going to do this chair? Actually, tell you what, we will make the projector first. And on this, and then Shift A, and I want a cylinder, rotate 90. What way is it? Tilt that way. Rotate Y 90. No? Oh. There we go. I was like, why didn't that work? I was accidentally doing a loop cut instead. There we go. There we go. X, and we want like the projector at the beginning. And then I'm gonna select this side, inset with I, and then move it. Oh. Inset like that, and then inset again, and then move it back like that. There we go. And then let's add a little bit on. Oh, actually, if I want to make it a little bit smaller and go smaller. Maybe wider. Tiny bit smaller. And then it fits. And then I'm gonna add some buttons to it. Shift A. I'm gonna go for like another cylinder again. Make it small. Rotate Y 90. And then move it forward. And I'm gonna make this side smaller. GX like that, and then we have a button, I guess. And, oh no. Then we want to move it up and back. Okay, so we are here. Actually, I don't really know what a projector looks like. Not that it's like super important. Projector. Images. Oh, it's on one. No, that one's on the middle. Okay. Let's make that slightly smaller. Just got to make sure that it's there we go, and Shift D, and then move it across. And then on this panel, I'm going to add some loop cuts. And then here, and then I'm going to select the faces. These three, and I'm going to extrude them. How do I... Is that going to look alright if I do that? That should be fine. And then on the top here, select these, inset, we'll do there, and then we'll do it again. Oh, maybe not. Right click, loop tools, circle, make it smaller. What if I do that? Oh, okay, that's quite nice. Right. We do this. Insert. Why is it doing that? Maybe not. Do this. Or maybe I should use some cuts across the thing. Control R. There we go, like that. And then I think we'll do, I should be doing the square selection instead. That's going to be so much easier. Let's move here. Okay. Just double checking. Okay, 2 like that. Just making sure that I'm not this one. Right click, loop tools, or circle. Okay, I'm going to extrude up, extrude again, make it smaller, and then that is going to go into the top. Is that too wide maybe? Let's do some loop cuts. Add some detail on there. And then I'm adding like unnecessary detail to this. You can tell when I'm having fun with something. And then, oops. Oh, I did not. Okay, we're all the way around. Just gonna weird that it's doing that for extrude. Okay. We'll just scale up a little bit. How do we feel about that? What does it look like if I do this? No. Okay. No. Move that down. Actually, I don't even need the extra loop cuts, do I? Control, tap. Let's turn that off. There we go. That should have selected the whole thing. Okay. Scale it down. Did not select the whole thing. There we go. Move that down. And then this one. There we go. Right, that should be enough to go through the ceiling. Pretty happy with this. Yep, I don't need any extra cabley bits, maybe. Maybe I do. Okay, let's select these. Do those 4. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Insert, extrude, and then we'll do that edge like that. Maybe I'll add a couple of buttons on the back. L, Shift D. Oh, I've just realised that chat was not showing. Perfect. Hi Hi Rover, how's it going? I am 3D modelling. Yes, painfully, but we are moving. We're doing it. How did I make it so colourful? So I'm on viewport shading and I press this, run matte cap, and it's just this option here. Like I could make it a bit more dramatic with some of these other ones, but I feel like the bright and colourful one was a bit nicer to look at. And so it was keeping me occupied and like, don't quit, don't stop. So yeah, there we go. That is how I did it. Monka, hi, how's it going? Good old Blender. Yes. I'm good. I'm good. I hope you're doing good as well. Is this 3D background going to have 2D characters or 3D characters? It's going to have my 3D character in it eventually. I'm hoping to do something with the character that I made last time. So I was going to have her in the next video, and then I was like, I've got nowhere to put her. So she is going to be in there. Because I've done all the face and the mouth and everything. I just need to have a little environment for her. Close enough. Close enough. To move that down slightly. But yeah, I'm just adding some unnecessary details that no one else will see. But I'm having like a really good time with it, which is nice. After making my 3D character, I felt like I lost absolutely all of my 3D skills that I'd gained. And so I've decided that I'm just gonna do another one. Yeah, I definitely needed to do something else with it, because otherwise, you know, my nan is very fond of saying use it or lose it, and I definitely felt like I lost a little bit when I stopped doing Blender. So yeah, this is our little projector. It looks cool. So yeah, let's, where is it? Oh, please don't say I've put it in somewhere else. Where is it? It's attached to the corkboard post. It's great. Okay, Blender wizards, please. How do I separate objects? So I've been working on the corkboard post-its, apparently. Like I didn't tick this little thing. And so how do I get this to separate from this? Select the projector, P to separate the selected object. Okay, thank you. Right, we're selecting. No, I just need this. And we're gonna go into edit, select, P, by selection. So now if I turn this off, okay, thank you. That is very helpful. So projector main. Right, now this will do object mode, and it needs to go up. So we will move it up. Let's to be here. And it's got to be like in the middle. Ooh, it's got to go up a bit more. I think. Let's turn that off so we can see. It's literally just going to be at this angle. Does it really matter? It is going to bother me. It's going to bother me so much if I don't have it at the right angle. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. Edit mode. These points. And then we'll just... Nope. Turn this on. This. Move it down. And then we will turn it. That looks dodge. Maybe not quite as an extreme angle. Let's move it back a little. Is it in the middle? Maybe if it's there when that comes down. What do we think? Doesn't really matter, does it? No. What the heck? I looked away for 5 minutes and now there's a full-on projector. I don't even have one of them. You can have this one if you like. It's just damn basic shapes. Maybe if I move this down. I'm going to extrude it up. Oh, zoomed in too much. Do that. That's fine. That'll do. That'll do. Just move it down slightly. Okay. Because I think we'll be alright. We'll be fine. Like, no one's really going to pay attention to the projector, are they? Is it done? Nope. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right. Projector is done. So I need a shelf with books. Now, in the sketch that I made, this one, it is just a basic bookshelf. I mean, I could. Let me have a look. I have a list of stuff that I want to add in this on Pinterest. Did I know that you can do toon shading in Blender? Yes, I did. I did a little bit of toon shading when I did the character with like the little pollen imp things hopping along the log, and I followed a tutorial for the log, made it in 3D, and then had like the outline and everything in it with, I think it was like a 3-tier of color for toon shading. It looks really good. Definitely use that again. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do for texture and lighting for this, so I also might release the file of this once it's done, so you guys can have a look if you like. Let's see. Pinterest is what I wanted. My pins. Saved. Okay, it's my reference board. So there's like a clear bookcase that I have a reference for. It's one of the ones where it's like an S shape. I don't have any other ones. I thought I had some more other than that, but maybe not. So, aesthetic bookcase. Please don't be filled with AI. Yeah, there's just like, I might just do shelves with like 2 bits coming down. Maybe we'll put like a little lamp on there or something. Or maybe this can be like my aesthetic corner. We'll do a quick drawing of what I want it to look like. Maybe. I wish I could like hide something. What I probably should have done was, oh, actually maybe I can. No, that'd be a pain because they're all in separate bits now. They'd all be in separate bits. Anyway, I think next time what I'll do is I will build the room first, like the box, and then I will split the walls from like the main bit. So like the floor will be separate, and then the 3 walls will be separate along with the roof, so I can hide them in different collections. And then that way I can position my camera here and then hide this layer, you know? So for now, I'm just gonna, you can hide things by pushing H. You can unhide it by doing A to select all and then H. But like, so let's say this one, this is the room. So this one, H. Oh. So how do I unhide that then? Let me have a look. What did you say? My tech help is in the DMs. Hide things by pushing H. Unhide by doing A to select all and then Alt H. So Alt H. There we go. This is why it's such a good idea to learn on stream. Okay. And then I can just hide the projector wall. Sorted. Right, okay. So I'm gonna go into object mode and we're gonna add a new grease pencil. What is that? What is that? There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna add it like outside of everything else. So these can go in here and this can go in here as well. We do 1, we'll name it 1, and then this is bookcase wall. It did not move it, it's okay. That's fine, that's fine. Right, so the room, edit mode. Oh, it disappears with edit mode, okay. Like that, select the office wall, and what I want to do is I want to change to draw mode, like this. Oh, does it unhide it again? Does it not work? Does it not work for that in draw mode? Maybe select that wall and separate it with the P so you can hide just the wall. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, is it not room? Yeah, it's gonna have to be like a edit mode. We'll do, yeah, because if it's there, so A, Shift H, oops, nope, A, Shift H, hang on, Alt H, there we go. I wondered why it wasn't working. There we go. Right, so this panel, P, by selection. And then this is cork wall. And turn it off. There we go. There we go. Okay. Right, here we have that selected. Bookcase wall is selected. Go into draw mode, and is it view that I want to use? Yes. Or surface, and then maybe just want to see. That's fine. Okay. Let's also turn off the radius for this one. So, bookcase. Hello, hi, ni hao, hi, how's it going? Sorry for the DM support, it's a lot faster than chatting. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's like my own personal like chat, support chat, it's fine. Hi Katie, live after a long time. How are you? How's everything? I'm good. Getting back into it a bit. I had like quite a long break from streaming, but I've done a couple recently, so it's been quite nice getting back to it and actually having projects to work on. So yeah, I hope you're good. Hope everyone is doing good in the chat, and you're having like a productive day. And if you've done loads of stuff, then I hope you're having a nice chill day instead. Right, so bookcase. I'm thinking maybe we have like a chair? No, don't add extra stuff. Okay. So my bookshelf. So there is an option for the bookshelf like this. And then I think we'll do 1, 2 shelves. Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking of also, like, if people were interested, I was thinking of also doing like maybe like a 3D model stream of like different characters, maybe like designing some, and then we pick a few that we have to do, but we'll see. And then my lamp is going to be here, so and then I want like I think the lamp's going to be fairly easy, I hope. They're just like these circle lights there, like that. This soundtrack just makes me want to play Pokemon. Did anyone pick up the Switch 2? I think it was like released yesterday? Or is it today? I don't know, one of the two. So we'll probably have like books here. This one, like a thin one. And then on this shelf, actually no. We'll have some books here. and then like a lamp or something. And then maybe I want like some 3D characters here. Like sitting over the edge. I haven't decided on those yet, so I will figure that out. And then maybe, I don't know, what do people put on a bookshelf other than books? I'm looking right at mine and it's literally just books. Or maybe some snacks. I've ordered some of those Swedish sweets, so maybe like a couple of things of those in a jar. One of those, and I don't know what these are. Maybe chocolate bars. No, we'll just have a jar, and then maybe like a cup. Me adding extra things. Oh, actually, I have a different bottle now. So it's like a Yeti, and it goes in and then up for like a handle. My sister laughed at me because she was like, "That's the kind of bottle that you take when you go camping for a week, and you've just got it as like a casual drinks water bottle." It's this one. It's like as big as my head. But it's helping me get all the drink, all the hydration. It's super fun to watch the process of you making your Dune in 3D. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I definitely want to do a few more. It's the low poly side as well. It's not going to be anything majorly complicated. And then maybe some more books, like we'll do some smaller books up here. And then this other side we do want to plant, but that is for next time. So now we have, I don't know what else we'd put like down here. Maybe we would have some extra books, because I think we all know that I don't put everything away. My God, what is perspective? Close enough. Maybe a plant. And then look at the angle on that, because I've chosen surface. And then yes, normal perspective. Whoa. That is so weird. Okay. I think the Switch 2 is too big. I know that's a super unpopular opinion though. How is it that much bigger than like the regular Switch? Plants, I put lots of plants on my shelves. I have sin. Maybe we add like, I want like a climby one. I'm not too sure about the position of that lamp. I'll adjust it. I'll adjust it when we get to it. So I'm gonna make a new collection. And this is going to be bookcase wall. So move that in there. Rug room, arch wall. Okay, that and that should be in there. What is this? Oh, that's the overall bookcase wall. Okay, let's do object mode, Shift A, we're going to add a mesh and a cube. Le cube. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. Here. Assert. I'm gonna make the shelves first. And I want it to be fairly chunky. It's like almost at the exact perfect spot. Oh, hang on. No. I was like, maybe I could just... Oh, no. I could add in like some movement so it looks like it's made out of wood, but then I was like, no, it doesn't quite fit with the way I've got it. So there, and here, and there, Shift D, click, GZ, and there. So there are my shelves. And so now I just need, do I do 2 or 4? I'll do 4 skinny ones. So Shift A, cylinder, scale it down, GZ. SZ. Whoa. Like that. And then we'll move it over. Or maybe 2 looks fine. You can't afford it yet. I've got like the Switch 1. But yeah, my friend asked me if I was getting the Switch 2 and I was like, it's crazy expensive. I need a new graphics card for my PC. But yeah, which is going to be like the same price as the Switch 2, so definitely can't afford that. Kartik, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. We are doing some Blender. Okay, let me see what it's like with 2, because like I think 1 looks quite nice, but there is no way that is standing up, you know. So I mean, it would stand up with 3, but then it does look a bit odd like that. I do this. It's a bit of a strange one. There we go. Oh, maybe it looks nicer with 3. Okay. Maybe we keep 3 instead. No. No. 3 is... We'll delete that. And then we have our shelves. Oh, we need to be in edit mode for that. There. I literally like Bezier at everything. Makes everything so much better. That'll do. That'll be fine. Okay, right, let's make... What are we making now? So, shelf is done. We need to do books. So, Shift A. We want to add... a second. Oh, they're in here. I've just added all of these. Yeah. So they need to go on the bookcase wall. And P. Oh no, I don't want to separate. Control P. Shift P. Right, okay, let's try this again. So this one, those. Shift P? Control P. Hang on. Control P. There we go. So, bookcase. I got there in the end. Just mashing buttons. Yeah, and now it moves. Oh, I've missed one. This one. Control P. Object. There you go, I'll do. So select that. And no. Okay, do it again. Keep in here. That. Control P. Object. Right. Bookshelf. Let's move it before we start renaming stuff. Click another piece. Oh, I guess if I... Is it because they're not like joined? Maybe. First time using 3D Blender. I made a 3D character. I've made like 4 3D characters total. This is my first 3D background though. And because it's been such a long break between making the 3D character and making this background, I've pretty much forgotten everything that I did. Is it Control J? Yes. Why does that shelf? That's really odd. Oh, because they're... Let's see. There we go. There. I should have just joined them. Perfect. Okay. So the shelf is done. Let's do a book. Shift A. Cube. Scale smaller. And then I'm gonna go to edit mode. Let's move this shelf into place because I'm gonna be working here. There we go. Oh, okay. Haha, I have returned. Just, everyone's just starting to get back from work, so. Wah. Ah. Right, book. So, this book, the easiest way I can think to do it I'm going to rename this because it got confusing last night when I was clicking stuff and it's like, what is this? So shelves also need to check chat. This is book 1. Book 1. Edit. We'll do surface. And then we'll do like the spine. Actually, that's all. I do have a book shape like that. Okay, so we're going to do Control R. And then we'll do one like this. Maybe another one. And then I want this surface. Oh, actually, I select these. Oh. Like that. And then I do a I to inset. It has done what I thought it would do. And then I want them to be like that. Okay, so now we have the edge of the book. Okay. And then not quite. Maybe it's just easier if I do that. That's kind of what I wanted. But then I also need to do this side. So if I don't want it to, oh, okay. I know what I need to do. So it's this one, and this one. Yeah, because if I press extrude, like if I don't select this bottom piece and I press extrude, it will let me go in the direction that I want to. So just like a tiny one, and then I'm just gonna have to do the bottom piece on their own. So then we have our book. That looks like a book to me. And so that's one. And then the way that I can make it easier is if I duplicate, click, we'll move it over, and then SY, make it longer, SZ, make it thinner, and then we'll just do a couple of variations and then that should be good. So we've got this one, which is sort of like a chunky one. This is like standard A4. Let's duplicate, click, and then I want like a longer one, so it's like an art book. So SX. Control click, right click. Directory cursor. No, that's not what I thought it was going to do. It's weird that the thing is over there. Go edit mode, maybe. And I just want edit mode. So this book, right click. Oh. Is there only one in there? Yeah. Okay. So this is... We'll just name them like book 1, book 2, book 3. Also using Blender 2, I make a face sculpt as a beginner. Nice. Yeah, everyone's got to start somewhere. It's if you have fun with it, it's definitely a lot easier to learn. I'm trying. So this one. Okay. So 3, 1, 2. Book plan. Okay. And we have 1, 2, 3, like that. And then I guess I can just move them now. So this one, we'll go object mode. So rotation X 90, GY. So this one, I think I've got a couple on the top for the top shelf. What can we do? This one's wider. I think I want to adjust this one just a little bit more. And then SZ. Nope, not like that. SX. Nope. SY. There we go. 3 chances. I just want it to be slightly different. 2, 3. SY. Okay, right. Object mode. I'm making a backrooms inspired short right now using Blender. Nice. I've got a couple of other ideas for rooms that I want to do. Haven't even finished the first one, already planning the next ones. I can show you those in a minute. Let me see. I've got like a dozen different windows open. There we go. Yeah, so let's figure out which. There we go, right click. Set origin to geometry, that's much better. Okay, so this one, so I want this one and then the smaller one, so rotate X 90, and then this one, rotate X 90, and then this one. And I want all of these. Oh, hang on. This one, this one, this one on this shelf. We'll go this one. So we are on the shelf. Raise it up to this point. Okay. And then this one down and across. I don't want them like too close together. like that. Well, maybe they are going to have to touch. Also, I don't think... Is it going through the back wall is the question. Yes, it is! It absolutely is. Let's duplicate and move that one. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. So SY, no, SX. There we go. And then I will move it this way. Everyone's just getting home. They're a bit excited because we're meant to be going out tonight for a meal. And the dog's just got home, so they're whipping him up. Okay. I'm going to move this one up to the top of the shelf and then rotate it. So rotate X 90. Good guess. And then rotate Y 90. No. Rotate Z 90. Okay. Move it up to this top shelf. Like that. And then I want... Oh, I should probably... This one, I should probably rotate that actually. Rotate Y180. No, we'll just do it by hand. It makes it look a little bit more natural that way, I guess. I want it like on a slight bend, maybe? That might annoy some people when they look at it and they're like, ah, the book. Okay, so duplicate, or have I already duplicated that one? I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This one. Duplicate. Click. Let's move it up here. Rotate Y90. No. Rotate Z90. Rotate X90. Rotate. What way is it? Rotate Y90. There we go. That looks like it is. Okay, let's make sure that it goes down onto the shelf. It's not touching the other ones. Maybe I'll have a little guy sitting up here and then this will be for something else. Let's have a couple more books along this shelf, I think. Oops. Shift-D, click over there. Maybe if I rotate it, actually, it can be on the skew like this. And then this one's definitely going to have to be against there. And then we'll have another one of this just here. And then maybe a thinner one upright. full concentration. It's the only time when I'm like actually fully concentrated is when I'm on stream. Okay, so we have the books. They're looking kind of normal. I do want to make this one like give it a little bit more variant. So let's move this down and across. I want to make sure that it's not. There we go. And now it's a little bit taller than the others. Let's bring this one forward. And then we've got a little bit more variation. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, so little guy sitting up here. Got the figures on there, which I won't do today. Let's do a water bottle. Bottle of water. Can't help it. Ever since that trend came in. Okay, Shift A, we're gonna add a cylinder. And I'm going to click this top, I'm gonna extrude it up, make it smaller, extrude up again. I'm looking at my bottle. Extrude up. Actually, tiny bit S. Maybe we'll do it like this. S in. And then it needs a handle on the top. Actually, if we do one here, make that like that. There we go. And now I just need a handle. So how am I going to do the handle? Square? Add a square on the top. Yeah. So maybe if I do, actually, I make it like that. Right click, loop tools. No, I thought that you could change that to like a square, but maybe not. No. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna add an extra bit on top. So cylinder, Shift A, not Shift D. So I think I've accidentally duplicated something. Shift A. We're gonna add a cube. Move it up to the top. I'm having fun rigging and using geometry nodes. Geometry nodes. That is very exciting. I always find nodes like super intimidating, so I do need to, maybe I'll start like a mini project and do something with them then. So they're gonna go in there like that. Let's scale down X like that. Let's add, yeah, it's not in the middle. SY. Ooh. Actually, if I do this, SZ, GZ, GZ. I want this side to go in. Maybe like that. I just need it to get it to match a little. Doesn't need to be like 100% there. I need to look down from above. What are we seeing? That's pretty much my bottle. Okay, so let's add in some extra loop cuts. There. And just add in some more. And what I want to do is I'm going to turn that on and then select faces. These. Love how it didn't do those either. Delete. Vertices? No. Right click. No. Delete. We want to delete the faces. And then if I do this, I'm gonna have to select them manually, aren't I? Okay, that's fine. This one, this one. Gosh, look at these angles. F. Have I been working on this and that? Not again. That's gonna be my lesson for this stream, is make sure you've unclicked another object before you start this. Okay, so L, Shift, L. Like that. And then Control. Where is my little... Where's the cylinder? Oh, the shelves are different. For some reason they were both selected. Cool. Cool. Okay. We're fine. Oh, I'm buzzing. Hang on. I will take this call. I will be right back, chat. They're busy. I'm gonna have to do a quick text. And it looks like I may have to jump off in half an hour. Is he in the room? No, the cat is screaming at me. There we go. Right, okay. Let's see. Right, so let's actually just do the bottom of this first. Keyboard. Ah! We'll do that. Here and then here, and we'll make that smaller. There. Okay, so this one, let's do these edges first, and then I will add the Bezier curve. Three, four, F for face. We done? I haven't done that side. Let's do this one. Okay. Then there we go. Right, now I need to edit. What did he say it was? A and then Alt H. Of course. There we go. Right, so then select this, L to select proportion, B for a Bezier curve. And then what I want to do then it looks like it's intentional. So this one, L, and then I'm just going to move it slightly left. It's probably not even going to be even, but I think that is as good as it's going to get. Oh, also. It's going to have to be the lines, isn't it? No. Am I going to have to do it like that? Yeah, maybe. Yep, that's all in there, and no. B, insert slightly, and then scale down. The cat is going ham on the carpet outside my door. He's decided that he wants to be very disruptive today. Okay. So, bottle is done. So this is water bottle Water bottle. Object mode. Definitely scale it down a little. Let's make sure that it doesn't go completely in to the floor. Nope. Rotation Y. Nope. Rotation X. Rotation Z. Like that. Okay. And then a jar of sweets, and then I think some books in this corner, and then I may have to call it because I think we're going out shortly. Okay, so a jar is pretty close to this actually, so I'm going to duplicate that, click, move, and then I'm going to go edit mode. And then if I select all of that, delete faces, and then this area, like that, extrude up. And then extrude up again, scale out. So that's this one. So we'll do up a tiny bit and then scale in and then have a face on top for that. There needs to be like a latch on the side. Yeah. Oops. Oh. So let's do faces and hold shift. Don't need it to be the other side, so I'll turn that off. Maybe not actually. How am I going to do the latch? Actually, we'll just pretend that there isn't a latch and this bit is the lid, and then it just seals normally. And then that way, it's nice and easy. We'll make it taller though. Oh, L. Like that. Or maybe we could have like two small ones. Maybe a little one as well. Shifty tap. Oh, actually, SZ. Oh, too much. That's smaller. Like that. Yeah, and then we'll have a little character there and then maybe a plant here. We'll see. But yeah, let me unhide the rest of this so you can see what it looks like. Where is the room? There it is. A. We'll do this A and then Alt H. Was it Alt H? A and then Alt H. Okay. Oh no, wait, I separated it out, didn't I? There we go. So this is the room. If I turn off, let's turn off this drawing of the book plan so we can see. So far, this is our projector, and if I go to, yeah, so far this is like our projector, and then this is the area that comes down. Just thinking. Control J. There we go. Oops. I just want that, and this, and this. Control J. Perfect. Okay. So on this wall we have a corkboard with all like notes and pictures and things. There's going to be string and little thumbtacks. This is the projector that is going to come down and block it off. So when we're in the room and we're looking at stuff and the characters here, there's going to be stuff projected on this screen, and then it can go back up again. This is just so it hides the movement of it coming down and through the ceiling. We have the projector that I made today, and then along this back wall we have the monitor, drawing tablet, a little pen and pen holder that I made here, a stool and like PC, and then there's more notes and extra things, and then these are sound panels, and then of course we made our bookshelves today, and this will be a rug that I'm going to draw on. But basically it's all going to be, I think, flat textures with grease pencil details, so it kind of matches my 3D model and like what I've been going for with grease pencil. But yeah, that is it. How long have we gone? Hour and a half. That's not too bad. I hope if you have been working alongside me, you got plenty of stuff done, and you have a nice productive rest of your day. Thank you all so much for popping in and keeping me company while I did this. I do have to go out and get ready now, but I have some more stuff to finish. I need to do a gaming chair, or this chair, the lamp that I planned out. I've done the books, but yeah, I just need to do this plant and then the string and thumbtacks. But yeah, I will see you next time.